Monday.
Hi.
Hope everyone's doing well, taking good care of yourself.
Feels like a long time, huh?
Yeah, we're doing this every first and third Monday of the month to split things up a little bit. On the opposite weeks, I'm doing my healing sessions on Wednesday. So I just did one last week and it was pretty powerful. So next time I'm doing it through Zoom so I can do more individual healings.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll start with group, then individuals. All right. Hey, Denise, thanks for joining.
Okay. Hi, Denise. I'm going to start with this deck. And the first card I'm getting at day's end, and it says best. So this is taking advantage of your time and always making room and time for self-care and for me time. So it's taking time to do something you like every day and make it a habit so that this would be your time for yourself and take it a little bit easier, relax more. And if you do, the magician can manifest will into action. So this shows that you have the ability to manifest what you truly want by focusing. And that's something you'll find once you have peace in your life and you have that time for yourself carved out of the day. That'll help you to concentrate your energy by relaxing. And then it's saying go outside and relax and enjoy the fresh air, the sun. So a lot of it is saying the self care, self care, self care, the relaxation, enjoyment. And one more card for you, the voice of truth. This is communicating openly and being able to speak your mind freely. Don't hold back as long as it's in a diplomatic, careful way of addressing people. You need to just, sometimes you hold back and you're afraid, but speak your mind and speak the truth and let people really know who you are. But do get some rest, go outside, and then work on, not work, allow yourself to manifest. Okay.
All right, I'm going to be for Carrie Kraus. So let's see. For Carrie, let's see where we're starting here for Carrie. Feeling called to my double deck here. So I'm feeling called to pull an animal out here for you. So we'll start with an animal. And let's see, we'll go do an energy card as well. Let's take a look at the animal and energy. Okay, there's an energy card.
And this is for whom?
This is for Carrie Kraus.
Okay.
And then a word. All right, so I got three cards out here for Carrie. Let's take a look the way I pulled them here. So the first animal is the cougar, the confidence card, of being bold, taking charge. It's more like my body, my choice, my decisions. This is what I'm going to do. It's really about sticking to that. About being bold, making a decision, just sticking with that. Then you're getting a success card. So it's saying that maybe the mind has these doubts that it's not going to work out. And they're just reminding you with that confidence and trusting yourself, it will be successful. And then for Carrie, the word is uh, the cosmic consciousness, perfect, the element cosmos, which is about really trusting that inner voice within you, then acting from this deeper voice. Because you cannot fail when you operate from here. So be confident in that voice and it will work out perfectly. You will be successful.
Okay, this is for one. Okay, the first card I'm pulling for you is balance. Getting your life back in balance. The yin and the yang, the assertion, knowing when to be assertive, knowing when to relax. This is getting your life back into focus and balance. It shows there has been some imbalances of late, and you might be working too hard, not playing enough, or maybe something else that needs adjustment that you want to address. And this is an inner wisdom. So this is sharing your inner wisdom with others and being, no, you are a natural teacher. I'm not talking about yoga. I'm talking about the ability to connect with other people on the spiritual level. And that's something you want more of in your life, to be the teacher, to be the one who allows people to hear the truth. And the next card is guardian. So you have a guardian watching over you, an angel. You have a spirit guide. who's always watching out for you. And this is your guardian for life. So I do believe it might be your mom, because this is someone who loves you, who will always be there for you. And it continues that love into this realm. And one more card. A card of inner strength. You have so much inner strength. And that's the message that your spirit guide wants to convey to you, that you have more strength than you believe that you do in yourself. You're a very strong person, and that strength, you can use that to teach others. You want to pull one card for Juan?
Okay. Oh, you want me to pull a card from one? Okay, I'm feeling called right away to this animal here.
Okay.
So for one, the animal is the badger, the perseverance. About just keep trying and trying, just keep at it. The thing is, keep at it. The mind will say this wasn't working out, this isn't working out. The mind will try to pull you away from that. This is saying, just be perseverance, just keep digging in and get it done. Just get it done, get it done. That's why I just hear, just get it done and don't allow the mind to pull you.
Okay, so it's your turn.
Yeah.
We have our Salih Dawi.
Yeah, we have a lot. The scroll's
Okay.
very busy tonight. So.
All right, well, we'll do the best we can.
Yes, I want to read for Kathy Hubble. Feeling called to Kathy. So let me see what. I'm feeling the Shaman's Oracle deck. I was going to pull an animal, but I'm feeling that the Shaman's Oracle deck is what Kathy needs to hear. So we're going there. Spirit knows. So we just see what Kathy. Okay, Kathy. Let's take a look. Oh. All right, first card we're getting the Spirit of Truth. Remember, Spirit is within us, and that's where the truth resides. Anything the mind's guessing, the mind's always guessing. The mind doesn't really know truth. The Spirit knows the truth. It knows the way forward. And that's where you're getting your strength too, when you follow that inner voice, that deeper knowing. And maybe you're not hearing this voice, so then you're getting the dreams card. So maybe it's coming to you in different ways. So you're maybe not flat out hearing that inner voice, that inner call. Just reminding you that the voice is there. It will be your strength, and maybe the mind's too busy. So just pay attention to your dreams. It could be signs and symbols around you as well. Maybe a song that means something to you, numbers. It can come in all sorts of ways. But I just feel right now the mind's too busy. But I think you're going to know it when you see it or you have a dream about it.
Yeah, this is for everyone. This is recorded. If you missed something, you can go back and listen to it again. Okay, I will take Tina Lynn, last initial G. So, okay, Tina. The first card I'm getting for you is to really appreciate and acknowledge your accomplishments. Not focusing on things that you feel that you could have done better. Focus on your accomplishments. Know that things that you've done are valuable and people value you. And focus on your value, your talents, your skills, your contributions to the world. And this is care and compassion. So this is telling me that you're a very caring, nurturing person. Save some of that love for yourself. Save some of that energy for you. Not give it all away, but just to and to know when to say no instead of yes when you really don't want to do something and you're saying yes to please other people. One more card for you. And this is sacred space. So we need to create a space for yourself, an altar, a place where a safe place where you feel you can go to anytime and you'll feel protected and loved and cared for. That's what you need to do. Get your sacred space, but do stand up for yourself and take care of yourself. Okay.
All right. I'm feeling called to read for Dowie, but for Dowie, we're going to start with a word tonight. I think, actually, I'm feeling two words. Maybe this is her message to complete here. Just two words for Dowie. Let's just take a look at the two words that are coming here. Is the spiritual. That's a good reminder that you are a spiritual being. The mind gets really wrapped up in the human world, if you will, and we just have to remember that there's a spiritual solution to everything. So it's just a reminder that we are spiritual beings, that we can live as spirit, and it's really about trusting and dancing to our own light, if you will. And this goes along with that, the visionary. That's about painting with our own light, seeing what is illuminating the situation. That's where I'm getting. It's more like illuminating. I see this issue, this opportunity, or this is what I want to become true. How do I make this so? By realizing we're a spiritual being connected to all that is. And if we just listen to this deeper voice, all things can become possible.
Is Michelle Kavanaugh still with us? Michelle, give us a shout out, or I'll go and take someone else. Is Michelle Kavanaugh still present? I better take someone else. Okay. Well, Arsley was a while ago too. Arsley, are you there?
Yeah, I know the scroll's been very busy. We just seen names.
Maybe.
Let's see. Michelle.
Oh, Michelle. Okay, I'm going to read for Michelle Kavanaugh.
And if Arsley's here, I'll read for her if she's still here.
Okay, this is for Michelle. The first card is the path to victory is yours. So what I'm getting from this card is that you are on the right path. Just continue and just trust. What's lacking, I feel, is that you're not trusting that you're on the right path. You think things are moving too slowly, and there's frustration and anxiety. But you're not seeing what's happening behind the scenes. You are on the right path. Just have patience and awareness, and know that you are getting to where you want to go, but it's taking whatever time the universe has decided it will take. And this is releasing karma. So what I'm getting for you, I feel, is that you have the ability to give of yourself, to give service to humanity, and that would be a way to evoke your higher spiritual self, if you will, and to improve your karma. It's helping others who are helpless, the underserved, the underprivileged, the elderly, the children, the animals. That's your calling. That would be an amazing path for you to take. That's part of your path and journey, to discover how you can be of service to the underserved. And the next card is the heart chakra. So a lot of the heart energy has been closed down due to disappointment. So what I want you to practice when you're in your quiet time, and make that time for yourself, is to focus on the center between your breasts. Imagine a beautiful green light shining there, and let it open up that heart that's been closed down. Don't focus on disappointments and hurt. Focus on the love that you can bring others and they can bring you. Okay.
All right, let's see here. Okay, Arsley, right? Arsley.
Yeah.
All right. Arsley, I'm going to start with an energy card for you. Feeling called to energy. All right, let's take a look here. Let me just start with the energy, see where we're going from here. The calm. So maybe you're feeling a little stressed, a little anxious, things aren't working out. Just reminding you just to stay calm. The calmer you are, the more you'll know. Not the mental knowing, but this deeper knowing that will rise up. So it's all about, that's a good lesson for everyone, just to be calm, take a breath, be here, and allow that wisdom within you to rise up. And from there, we got the perfect animal for you, the hummingbird, the joy. Of course, we have to think of this when we're happy and we're carefree, if you will. Information flows a lot more freely. If you're feeling down, feeling sad, it sort of blocks the flow. So saying being calm, being joyful, which is our true nature, and just being in that state. And one more card here for Arsley. We've got a word here. Brave. Just telling you that there's no one to fear. There's nothing and no one to fear. So it's really about the mind creating these doubts, these worries, these concerns, saying that's all false. Stay brave, stay in your own truth, be calm, keep your energy uplifted, if you will. It could be smiling, it could be listening to your favorite song, whatever it is to get you into the good mental state, if you will.
Okay, this reading is for Jane, last letter initial M. Mick, I can't see that, so that's fine. Okay, Jane, Jayne, right? How are you? First card I'm getting, I feel this drawn to this deck and this card. That's experiencing grace. So when you experience grace, that opens up the heart center immediately and propels you into a path of receiving and getting abundance in your life. By being grateful and thankful, first of all, improves your mood. It gives you hope. It gives you a sense of peace and harmony within the self, because you know all the blessings that you have. You're focusing on them and giving thanks, and the universe responds in kind to you. This is letting go of the defensiveness that is blocking your path. So a lot of the path is being blocked because of your defensiveness, being on guard. What else could happen wrong? Kind of mentality needs to go out. You need to develop this awareness that things are happening the way they're supposed to, and focus on the positive and not be concerned or do future guessing about what might happen. The mind will come up with a million scenarios, and none of them will serve you. Just stay focused. Stay in your heart by experiencing grace. And the next card I'm getting for you is Easy Does It. Take it easy. Stop thinking about, when is this going to happen? When am I going to do that? Why is it not happening? Let go. Just enjoy the simple pleasures of life. And again, when you are in that state of grace, that you will automatically be able to relax more. There's more good things are coming your way. Life flows more beautifully, and you're right in that rhythm and path with receiving the gifts. Okay.
All right, this is for Rebecca Nichols. So I'm filling that animal for you. We'll start there. I'm also feeling the Shaman's Oracle deck as
To
well.
everyone who said thank you, we say you're welcome.
All right, so I'm pulling 2 cards out from the Shaman's Oracle deck here too for Rebecca. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So Rebecca, your animal is the buffalo, the abundance, reminding you that you're always provided for. Maybe the mind's a little bit of lack, that things aren't working out, but the buffalo is just reminding you abundance is your birthright, if you will. We simply have to get out of the way and be open to receive. And from the Shaman's deck, we're getting you're getting the journeyer. The mind's thinking the answer's out there someplace. I'm missing something here. That's the journeyer. It's like, I'm missing something here. It has to be out here someplace. And the buffalo is reminding you that abundance starts within us, that we're just open to receive. And then we get the shaman of the song, which is also about, not dying with the music within us. So maybe there's an inner voice within you that needs to get out, and that will create the abundance. Maybe this is a project, something that will generate income in some unexpected way or open the door to another opportunity. But just beware, the journeyer is just really a reminder, is the mind's looking outside for the answer. It's on this journey with no destination. It's just wander, to saying, go within. The abundance always starts within you.
Okay. Thank you, Jane, for the confirmation. Yes, let that guard down. I don't say be reckless and be careless, but let it down, and you'll see it'll be a big game changer for you. This is for Athena Loves. Hi, Athena.
And there's also anybody who's waiting that needs a message, let us know. The scroll's been a little busy, so just let us know.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's true. Well, this is for Athena, last letter, initial L. And this, again, I'm getting this a lot tonight. People are being defensive and holding back. I feel like you are your worst enemy now by holding back, not trusting, just allowing other people's opinions to sway you and in the direction of doing nothing. You become almost like frozen in space. And this is an impasse. So we have to let go of that defensiveness and stop letting other people control you and tell you what to do. And you know what's best. Your heart will know. The next card is, and then if you do that, you expect miracles. Now, miracles don't have to be that, you walk on the water or you swallow glass. People think of miracles, it's got to be something. A miracle is that you can hold a cup in your hand. A miracle is that you've got food on the table. Focusing on the miracles, but expect better things to come if you stop paying attention to other people's voices and not listen to your own. So we need to focus on that, letting go and say thank you, but I have this one. The next card is to be more mindful. So yeah, you're all over the place. You're thinking about the mistakes you made in the past, which, by the way, there are no mistakes. You're focusing on what could happen in the future. What this card is saying, what you need to do really, 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 is to focus on being mindful, focusing on the present moment. And that's the miracle of being here and being now. Because that's when the healing starts and all the abundance starts to come in. Okay.
Well, just quickly for Rebecca, that she does know the answer. The mind doesn't know. The heart knows, the spirit knows. So it's all about being still, being quiet, and allow that instinct to rise up, that gut reaction, like raise the question and just sit and see what comes and just act on that. Trust that. Because the struggle is the mind trying to figure things out, but when we can simply be still, relax, that wisdom will rise up and the answer will come. It may take a little patience, but it will come. So I want to read for Bridget, Gail, Young now. Let's see. Not one there. We're going over here.
Didn't anyone read for Casey Murray?
I didn't read for Casey.
Okay. All right, Casey, you're next.
All right. Let me see here for Bridget, Gail, Young. If there's anybody else needs a message, let us know. And so Gail, you're getting the Panther card. About it's all about following your passion, following what's true for you, what's that thing that you need to do, and let the energy around that is the affirmation card. And this is really good. I listen to myself and acknowledge my needs. So the passion is about listening to yourself, marching to your own drummer. That's all the passion. And just say, I can do this, I can do this. And simply the mind saying, I can't do this, but you can do it. Maybe it's about slowing down and discounting that negative voice and just slowing it down. And your word is present. That's the key for everyone. The more you're here in this moment, the more you know. It's all about staying focused in this moment. Then there's no fear, there's no doubts in this moment. Spirit is just here. Spirit doesn't worry. It's not anxious. It simply knows the answer forward. Okay.
Okay, Casey Murray. Hello, Casey. How are you? Rainy night here in New York City. Oh, this is letting go of the rules and just thinking outside the box. So we need to let our creativity and our original thinking come to the surface and focus on that. You are by nature a very creative, very gifted individual, but we need to think more outside the box because we feel like this is a method I have to follow. I have to go do step 1, step 2, step 3. It's the only way. And that's the mind telling you that it limits you. The heart knows that the way forward is through the heart, and there's no mistaking it when you're on that path of righteousness and truth. The next card I'm getting, so we're thinking outside the box. The next card I'm getting is if you do that, you'll get increased awareness and ideas, and things will come to you, and you'll actually know what to do. The heart will guide you and lead you into the right place. You will become aware. You will become more in tune with yourself. We have to let go of that thinking of this is the only way to do things. That never works. It never does. And start thinking that there's an infinite supply. The lack mentality will bring you down faster than anything else. Infinite supply means there's a more than ample everything in the universe for us. There's so much there. And we always have what we need, no matter what. It's when you're steeped in that feeling of lack that things start to, they don't manifest properly. And one more card, quick one. And this is reach out to others. So don't be so stoical. When you need help, ask for it. Okay.
All right, I'm going to read for Christina Olsen now. I'm feeling called to the Shamans Oracle deck for Christina. Let's go there tonight. Let's take a look. Maybe you're pondering something you don't know the answer. It's usually the Shamans deck comes out when there's a deeper thing going on. Let's take a look. Oh, all right. So yeah. So this is the foresight. So you see something coming up, something's happening in the future, and your mind's starting to be preoccupied about that. Oh, I see this coming. I see this coming. And the mind starts being preoccupied with that. How am I going to solve this? And it starts future guessing. Like when this moment comes, I'll do this. But when actually that moment comes, it's going to be completely different. So we waste all this energy.
Mhm.
So then it's the shaman of the stars reminding you that you're connected to all that is. So just be here in this moment. Let it unfold. Beware the mind trying to future guess what's going to happen, what's going to happen. Let that go. Really remind yourself that you're one with all that is, that we're all interconnected to all things at all times. We're never separated. So then you get the promise card as well, keeping that promise alive to yourself that maybe there's a dream, there's something you want, and maybe that's the future guessing. I want this to happen. I want this to happen, like a new job, a new relationship, something new that the mind's really craving. But then you'd say, I can't be. If you get yourself out of the present moment, you lose all your power. So just remind you with the stars card is stay present. This is how you make your dreams come reality, by staying present and taking step by step by step. The mind wants to jump 20 steps ahead, and the moment's completely different than what you thought it would be.
Right.
All right, so
Okay, I'm going to read for Cheryl. Hello, Cheryl. Yes, we have time. I'm going to pull, actually, I want to pull two cards to start, okay? The first card is to be strong. So there's a lot of inner strength there that we haven't even tapped into. You have that ability to really endure. There's a lot of inner strength, a strong character, a strong mind, and really, actually, a very impressive personality. And people are attracted to you because you are strong. It's like they want to take some of that strength and have it for their own self. And abundance is coming your way. When you focus on your inner strength and you acknowledge your own power, the abundance starts to come. This is a time of receiving now for you. You've been giving a lot of late, and this is time to kick back and just allow other people to do for you. But you're such a strong person and independent. You feel yet, you can handle it. Yes, but sometimes we need to let the reins go and let other people do for us, because you are strong, but you need time to recoup and heal. And this is guiding children. So what I'm getting with children, it's not necessarily children like, babies or young toddlers or even kids. It could be any age, but guiding those who are less fortunate, who are less evolved, you in a kind and gentle manner without criticism, helping people with their lives, because you are a strong presence. And one more card for you, Cheryl. Oh, wow. Good, really good new beginnings. And actually, you could start something new, some kind of new enterprise, or just maybe a new hobby. Taking up something new would be really good for you, would expand your consciousness and help you to smooth out your life. It's been a little bit imbalanced. Okay.
well, hopefully I'll say this name properly. Q Dong,
Mhm.
Q I think
Cayenne.
Cayenne,
I think it's Cayenne. Or maybe Guyenne.
It's Quyen.
I know, but I know the name Guyenne.
Yeah, so we apologize.
We can spell it phonetically and excuse our ignorance.
Yeah, so I'm going to start with an animal for her. Let's see what we have here. The animal to start. But thanks for joining us tonight.
Yes.
So
Really good.
the koala, the empathy is about speaking less, listening more, really giving empathetic ear, if you will. Some people, they don't want to hear your voice, if you will. They want to just dump out what's going on with them, because that's actually very healing for them, just to get rid of this energy that's stuck, that's holding them back in some way. So it's really about maybe having this empathy for yourself too. Maybe maybe your mind's going too much. So just reminding you, just slow down, and it's okay to just be still and just listen. And from there, we're going with some Earth Magic cards for the first time tonight. Now let's see what the Earth Magic cards are here. So hopefully you'll help us with that name in the future. So, well, once again, we're getting the movement card, the movement, going to your own flow. You got the river there in the movement. It's about moving to your own flow, being aware of where society is trying to push you. Maybe that's where the empathy comes in, to be kind, gentle with yourself. Maybe society is trying to push you in a direction that you don't like. but you're feeling that pressure. And it's like, that's not for me.
Yeah.
And just being still and moving to your own wisdom. Then this promise card, keeping that hope and dream alive that you want to accomplish, not allowing others to set that expectation for you. That's what I'm feeling. Not allowing the others to set that expectation to really have that promise. It's also a new moon, which is also about new beginnings, new starts.
An eclipse too.
Yes. So it's about moving to your own rhythm to make this new project become a reality. But first, it starts by being kind and gentle with yourself and not allowing people to pressure you. For some reason, it just feels like there's a lot of people pressuring you, putting demands on you. And it's just like, no, move to your own rhythm, your own voice.
Okay, this is for Katie Leone. Hello, Katie. I am drawn to this deck right here. I'm going to pull one to start. This is things coming to fruition. Yeah, if you want a baby, you can have them, but it's not in the literal sense. This is things coming to fruition, abundance coming your way, growth. This indicates there's growth in your life now, and it's a positive growth. So just notice that where you are moving forward. And this is the King of Pentacles. So this is getting out of the material world and into the world of magic, because the spiritual world is magical. Things manifest, abundance comes when you just let go of the mind. So this is focusing on your heart and just letting the gifts come in. But that the abundance is coming with the fertility card and the King of Pentacles. Things are starting to move for you, and maybe in a better way financially too. I see improvement in financial arena as well, possibly. And this is sacred. Oh, I got this before. Isn't that interesting? There's another card though. Finding a sacred space, finding a place to relax, finding a place that you feel safe and comfortable, and going to that safe place. It could be a place in your mind. For example, when you're visualizing a place out in nature, a place where you feel safe and you feel calm and peaceful, that would be a good thing for you to do every single day. Go to your safe place, the place that brings you joy. And this is love and peace. So there's a lot of warmth and love in your heart. Focus on love, but give yourself some love and give yourself the permission to have time off, to be at peace with yourself. Make more time for vacation, a little getaway, something that brings you joy and comfort, and then just let go of the routine and the rut. Okay.
All right. Thanks, Quinn, for letting me know. I'm glad the cards resonated with you. She was saying her name sounds like Quinn.
Oh, Quinn?
Yeah.
Oh.
I can see that. Yeah, that makes sense. I think next thing I'm going to butcher. Let's see. Shaley, Chaley. I think it's Shaley. I'm not really sure. Well, let me see. I'll fill in animal here for you. Let's take a look here. And the seal, the imagination, immersing yourself in creative activities. And let's see where we're going with this. We're going to pull a word here. So we've got the creative activities, immersing yourself in creative activities. Why do we want to do that? What's the reason? Let's take a look here. It's like, wow, this is the same card, essentially, dream filled. That's when we're most creative, when we're in this dreamy, not so tethered to the earth space, and we're just letting ourselves imagine a new reality. That's what this is all about. Because like, imagine this new reality, this new way of being. And you can make this become a reality by then. You set that vision, then you're like, stay present. You make it so. And let's take the energy of that as well. So it's dream filled and imagination with the seal, all about the same. And then then the action. That's what I was trying to describe, right? You're getting your imagination, you're getting your creativity. This is what I want to create, but then you have to go take action to make that a reality. Don't keep it in the dream world. See this is what I want to create. Be quiet, be still. What's that first step you can take? Then the next step, then the next step, and make that a reality. The mind wants this to happen like instantly and think 20, 50 steps ahead. But the actions remind you it's step by step by step, and this will become Your dream will become a reality step by step.
Is Chris Keller still with us? I saw your name when we were immersed in, readings. Is Chris Keller there? If not, I'll have to read someone else. Okay, I'm going to read for Stacy Wagey. I'm assuming she just was present now. Okay, Stacy Wagey, this is for you, okay? Oh, this is the abundance and the bounty card. This is the joy and the peace and the love and the harmony. It's really yours. You have to believe that, though. We sometimes get caught in the worry and the anxiety and what's wrong with our lives. Focus on the love and the joy. A lot of good things are coming, right? That's the bounty card of plenty and love and all good things coming your way. That's a very good card to get the first of a reading. It sets the intention. And speaking of intention, this is focused intention. So what we need to do more of, I know we know this, but be more mindful. The point of power is in the present moment. We've heard that before. Let that be your mantra. Let that be your guide. More focused attention, more relaxed. So we try to chase these thoughts away, and the monkey mind acts up, and just observe the thoughts. Just let them come and let them go, like the waves of the ocean. And you'll notice if you do that, that tension will dissipate, and the thinking and the mind will slow down. We need a little bit more of a slower mind, and just to allow those gifts to come in. There's that abundance card, set the stage for the reading. That's very, very good. That's something anybody would want to have, right? And the next card is focusing on your crown chakra. So getting out of the material world and what I have to do this, I have laundry today, I have bills, I have to call this one, that one. This is getting out of that arena and allowing yourself just to be. That beingness is part of that focus, that mindfulness, and knowing that you're part of the source. As the crown chakra is into the spiritual realm. It's right at the top of your head. So focus on a beautiful, beautiful violet light when you're in your quiet time, and ask the universe to manifest. You allow things to become manifest by relaxing and focusing on your crown chakra. Okay.
All right, I'm going to for Antonio L. Let's see what we got for Antonio.
Lepo.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, so I'm pulling from my double deck here. Got an Earth Magic out, got an Animal out, and we also got another Earth Magic card out. Let's take a look at these. I'm also feeling a word too, so I'm also pulling a word card here. So I got 4 cards out for you, Antonio. Let's take a look. I'm going to start with the word. I think the word's going to set everything else up. Let's take a look here. You're free. It's only the mind that's creating limitations. You're saying you're free. You're a free spirit. You can do anything you want. Beware of the mind trying to shut things down.
Mm.
And let's take a look here. Oh, look at this. The moose, the authority. You are the authority in your life. You are free. You are the authority. You know what's best for you. Beware of the mental shackles. You were free. You were the authority of your life. And then the clouds, the shape-shifting. This means you just be adaptable. The mind wants to keep it in these fixed patterns, but spirit is very free-flowing, if you will. So you want to free flow with life and not get caught in static routines, rituals, rules, restrictions. You want to let them all go because you're meant to be free. You're meant to be the authority in your life. And then you're meant to dance, to celebrate life, to enjoy life to its fullest. That's really about the enjoyment of life, that you're free. There's no shackles. They're all mentally imposed, or other people trying to impose them on you. But there's saying, be a shapeshifter, flow to your own authority, and things will work out perfectly.
Thank you for the confirmation, Stacy. Am I going crazy? Didn't I just read for Chris Keller?
I think you asked if Chris was still here. And then
I could have sworn I read for her. I'm going to have you read for her then, because I feel like I did read for her. I'm going to read for, there's someone who, Danny. Can you go back in the scroll that was sent by Tia
that's Danny.
Leone?
Yeah,
that's her husband?
Yeah, Danny. Yeah.
Okay. Let me just see where that was. Oh, yeah, Katie Leone. This is for Danny. Okay? You. All right.
And who's saying me, please, Facebook user? I'm not sure who that is.
Oh, okay. So, Danny, this is focusing on what your ancestors have to say. They're trying to give you a nudge in a certain direction, and you're not paying attention, not deliberately, but you need to be just allow yourself. Ask them for guidance in your quiet moments and then see if you get messages. Sometimes the messages are subtle and sometimes it's right in front of you, like staring you in the face. But the ancestors is trying to get a message to you, something that will help you. So you need to let that in your life. And this is intervention purpose. So now we know what it is. They want to help you with by intervention to find your purpose in life. We're all struggle with that. We want to know where we're going and why we're here. But your ancestors are helping you with that. Let's see if we can read further and see if we get a little more clarity. This is saying just to allow the celebration of life. So every day is a celebration. Yes, just know that because you're alive, you are in a celebratory space. Now, this is gratitude, being in a place of grace and enjoying life just the way it is, not setting limits and say, well, if I have this, I'll be happy. Let that go. You have bliss every moment, just like a baby is born in a state of bliss. We can go back to that state of bliss. That's another message they're trying to get through to you, to convey to you. It doesn't have to be setting up parameters or obstacles for your joy. It can be right now in the moment. And the last, if you do that, you will expand your soul. So there'll be a lot of growth by that realization. But do listen to the messages that are coming through. Just ask for guidance and just relax and see what happens. Okay. I don't know who's next.
I'm going to be for Chris Keller.
Yeah, I could have sworn I read for her. I should get a two reading.
Let's see. Okay, I've actually got two animals out here for Chris Keller. Two animals. Let's go for and then also an energy card. Two animals and an energy card. All right. That's for Chris Keller.
Oh, you're welcome, Katie.
All right. Let's see. So let us know if you need a message. Okay. So trust. I trust life and my strengths. That's for Chris Keller, about trusting life. And that can really be difficult during these times with the economy now, with COVID still running around. It's still that trust. And we have to trust that we live in this body. We know what's best for us. Our body, our choice, if you will. So really about trusting that inner voice, because this inner voice definitely knows the way forward. The mind's always guessing. You can just look at all the authoritarians around us telling us what's best for us. And I've been there with my doctor saying, do this, do that. And they didn't heal me. I healed myself. Exactly. Once I trusted myself. That's the big thing, that our body, our choice. And well, look at this. The horse, the freedom card, a nice message for him. You're free. You are free. No, there's no mental shackles. You're free. You just have to declare, I'm free. I'm listening to my voice. I'm doing my own thing. I don't care what they think of me. I'm doing my own thing. And then, then you get the seal of the imagination card. So just really about immerse yourself in creative activities. That's the seal card. So maybe about doing things that feel very creative to you. That maybe that brings some freedom for you. And maybe that's when you get into that, hearing that voice. Maybe you're just too serious naturally, but maybe when you do painting, drawing, something that you like doing, dancing, you just feel that those creative juices allow this wisdom to come through and get that freedom in there.
Oh, okay. All right. But who's next though?
Okay, we got.
I know. I see Tommy. So there was someone else also. Christina Southgate.
Mm-hmm. Christina and Aaron. I don't know their relationship. Christina and Aaron.
Are you related? Say yes or no. Because then we know what we're doing here.
All right. So you're going to read for Christina, then I'll read for Aaron.
Okay. So this is for
Christina. All right.
Wait a minute. Let me see the name.
Christina Southgate, and I'll read for Aaron.
Okay. Christina Southgate. Okay. This card jumped out. I was trying to get another card.
Mother-daughter.
Okay, so this is for Christina. This is start delegating. Start letting other people do for you. Try not to do everything. You think that if you don't do it, no one will do it. It will get done. And if it doesn't get done now, it will get done eventually. And maybe it doesn't have to get done. Start delegating, start relaxing, start making time for yourself. Because I feel like you're taking care of everyone. And you need to take care of yourself now. You need balance in your life. It's out of whack. And this is not to procrastinate now. If something comes your way, an opportunity or something you like, you need, go for it. The chariot is about rising to the occasion, moving forward. The chariot. Imagine those old-fashioned movies. You'd see the chariot charging ahead. That's the way. This is not a time to say, well, to ruminate over things. It's to go for what you want and then do it now. This is saying now is the time, not next week, not next year. When something comes up, take it and take it with love and know that you appreciate it. And if you do, there's going to be a heart awakening. So, whatever you do, let your heart be your guide. So, that in conjunction with the chariot is really indication that you are moving forward, but base it on what you truly want, what your heart is telling you, not what your mind is. And the next card is taking a leap of faith. The fool is not a fool. This is a person who's got ultimate trust and faith that he or she will not fall off a cliff. You see the person dancing and looking up, knowing that there's an invisible bridge that this person can walk across and not fall down off the cliff. This is being trusting and knowing and having faith in the universe, and you are being taken care of. Take that energy and go for what you want, and as soon as it comes up, grab it and not start analyzing. The fool doesn't analyze, the fool just goes. Okay.
All right, so this is for Earn Southgate. Okay, let's take a look here for Earn. Not feeling called to the double deck. I feel another deck calling me here. Actually, there's something deeper going on. I just felt called to the Shamans deck here for Earn. Let's take a look. I'm going to pull a word as well. I'm feeling called to pull a word card. And we'll start with the word, then we'll jump into these cards. Okay, so Earn, let's see what's going on. You got the element of water, which is about going with the flow of life. Think of water, how it's very free flowing. And it goes with the flow. It goes with your flow. I forget who would teach us that those that go with the flow go down the drain because they listen to other people. So they're not listening to their own truth. It's really about going to your own truth, really following your own truth, being adaptable to the situation. Then look at this. You're getting the journeyer. So the journeyer is always looking outside. And that's where it mentions, like, if you're water and you're a journeyer, you're going to go down the drain because you're following someone else's wisdom. If you go to your own flow, your own voice, then things will work out.
You'll float.
Yeah, you'll float. Exactly, right. You won't go down the drain, but it's about listening to that voice from someone else and not listening to your own voice. And look at that, when you listen to your own voice, that's the wisdom, the spirit of wisdom, is when we listen to our own voice. And then you get into the birth card, which is a new beginning, a new start. Maybe there's something new that wants to be birthed within you, a new idea that will come into reality and taking those steps. But just be aware of, you're wandering outside yourself, and you're wandering outside as water, and that's not a good thing. So you really want to start trusting that voice of yours, and you want to float.
Okay. The first thing that I had to learn, when I was 17, almost 18, how to swim. I was a little bit older, and the first thing I had to learn was not to struggle and just to relax, and I would just float. The water carries you. Once you're afraid, you go down, you sink. So that's a good analogy for life. Just allow. Yes, that's not meaning to be lazy or not doing anything.
Right.
We don't mean that, but it's not forcing and pushing all the time. Right. It's letting life happen and unfold. Okay, so Lily wanted a reading for Jake. Sorry, Tammy.
So it's a family reading, it sounds like.
Well, I'll read for two people.
Well, I was just thinking maybe one collective reading for everyone. What's their collective energy?
Well, I was gonna. Okay, so what do you want to do?
It's up to you. Do you want to do it as a whole family with the messages for the whole family?
Well, you just influenced.
No, I'm just saying. And I please,
Okay.
as a family, she says, as a family.
Okay, I'm gonna do it as a unit.
Yeah, a family unit reading. We've done this before. We have.
You mind? Okay. All right, this is collectively for the whole energy for the family. What's going on with you? And I want to just shuffle the cards a little because I just got a little distracted with Mr. Shelley here. So I need to focus. This is for the family. I feel this card right here. Let's define this. This is Moon Goddess. So I am in harmonious flow with the moon's energy. This is the cycles and rhythms. So what I'm getting, because the moon, the tides, things fluctuate. The moon means fluctuations and moods. So what I'm getting is a little bit of a moodiness, broodiness, and cycles, ups and downs, and not being in harmony with the universe, but being out of whack. The next card, so we need to focus on balance and bringing things together because we're all one. And once we start with that separation, we feel alone. This is not, you're not alone. You're together as a family. You're supporting each other. And the moon phases, the changes are not going to define you. You're going to relax and just let things happen and to trust. The King of Cups, there's a lot of love in the family. That's what's knitting you together. That remember that there's all that love because the cups is love, it's emotion. And what I'm getting is that one person's very emotional, and that's fine. Support that person, but also let the emotions come out. It's time for let the emotions that have been kept within to surface in a positive way. So focusing on expressing our emotions, the family, knitting it together with that fabric of love, and just allow those moon phases not to get in the way of your prosperity and joy, if you will. And the next card is Dharma unfolding. So you're not done at all. You're right in the middle of things, and things are going to continue, and you're going to grow and grow and grow. There's a lot more happening by year's end. There's going to be a lot of different changes that are coming up. And the further we get into late summer, early fall, the faster those changes are coming. I feel like around September, like, wow. And don't get thrown for a loop when these things happen. That's the moon phases, the changes that are coming up. Let that fabric of love knit the family together. That's what holds you together. Focus on unity rather than separation. One last card I feel, and then that'll be it for them. Now this is phases and cycles. It's the same thing as moon. So yeah, there's a lot of fluctuations. There's going to be more and more changes. It's going to be, but you're going to hold yourselves together by putting your arms around each other. There's more strength in numbers than being alone. Don't feel alone. Go to your family members. Support yourself. Lots and lots of love in this family. Okay.
All right, I'm going to be from Michael here. If you need a message, let us know.
Okay, that worked out well.
Yeah, that worked out well. Perfect, perfect message. Let's take a look here from Michael.
I need a little bit. Okay.
All right, so for Michael, we're going to start with a word card for you, Michael. I'm also getting I'm also feeling the energy as well. And let's see, energy and anything else want to come out? No. Earth Magic card and an animal. So we got 4 cards out here for Michael. We're going to start with the animal. The lizard, the dream time, paying attention to the dreams, the visions, the signs, the symbols around us, the music, the numbers, whatever it may be. So it looks like the spiritual realm is trying to get a message to you. The mind doesn't want to hear it, if you will. The mind's so busy. It's so distracted. It's so focused on one thing. It's not stepping back and saying, this is the way I need to go. It's almost like your spirit team, if you will, is trying to give you information to move forward. The mind's so locked in and so focused, You're not seeing the bigger picture, if you will. And the word is okay, you're getting authentic too. Authentic is very interesting. It's not being true to yourself. So maybe this mind is so busy that's forcing you into a certain direction. It's taking you off your own truth, what you know is right. So maybe the message that your guides, if your team is trying to get to you, is like, relax. We're trying to give you insights to go a different direction. It feels like you're off course, if you will, and they're trying to rewrite this ship, if you will. That's the sensation I get with that. And with that, I get, the here and now, reminding the future doesn't exist, the past doesn't exist. It's all right here in this moment. So a busy mind that's focused on one thing is really future guessing. The future's going to go this way, so I need to keep marching this way. But saying, step back, what's really happening here in this moment? And then, wow, the full moon, the completion. So it's like something has ended. It's almost like, no more. I'm no longer going to be distracted by this. It could be your own inner chatter. It could be someone else trying to pull you off of that. And it almost seems like, no more. This has to stop. I'm going to be the authentic me, be here in this moment, follow my own truth.
Who did you just read from?
Michael.
Okay, so we're caught up, I think.
Yeah, we are.
It's actually an hour into the reading, so maybe we should wrap it up soon anyway.
Yeah, so this is the last call.
Yeah, because I don't see any more names. If we missed you, now speak up, because we are tuning out very shortly.
And we'll be live again in 2 weeks, because we're doing this every other week. And the opposite weeks, I'm doing my healing sessions. Yes. There's Una. You can read for Una.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up after these two.
Yeah. So next week, I'm doing a healing session on Wednesday. You can see that in the Head Trash Anonymous page.
Okay. This is for Una Juan. Okay. The first card I'm getting for you is to face your fear. So the fear is just an illusion. It's something the mind creates to hold you back. Most of our fears, yes, if you go into a dangerous situation, the fear is real. 99% of our fears are not founded. Move through the fear. You have to feel the fear, and you'll see it'll dissipate like a cloud. The fear is holding you back. Let go of that fear. Know that you are fine, that things are going to work out. The next card is the Queen of Swords. Stop relying on the logic and the analysis to figure life out. You cannot figure life out. Life does not have a prescription formula. It doesn't. We can't define it. We can only live it. And that's what it's saying. Live it, don't analyze it. There's that analysis is driving you crazy. Why did this happen? How did this happen? How can I prevent this? It's not helpful or useful. And Earth Angel, this is so we have people around us. This is to appreciate the people in our lives more. We don't realize how important they are to us. So it's telling you to give thanks for the people who are around you, your family, your friends, the people who support you, your mentors, to pay more attention to that and to feel gratitude. One last card is higher learning. So this is time to get out of the basic ABCs of life and to start developing spiritual awareness. How? By acceptance, by tolerance and non-judgmentalness and love, self-love and forgiveness. That's a prescription to success. Letting go and forgiving. Okay.
All right, I'm going to read for Christine Baker, and that's the last reading for tonight.
Yeah.
All right, Christine, I got my double deck out. We're going to be doing some animal and 2 earth magic cards. Let's take a look here what we have for you. And we'll be back in 2 weeks, and I'll be live next week for a healing on a Wednesday. So for Christina, we got your animal is a salmon, determination. You know, it's like, you know where you're going, you will get there. So it's really about being determined, like the salmon going upstream, fighting all this resistance, if you will, but you'll make it, you'll get through it. And then the island, the solitude, maybe you just need a little time of rest to get your strength so you can go on this mission, if you will, but really about being quiet, taking some me time is what I'm feeling. And yeah, you're getting another card on that too. The winter solstice to reflection. So it's all about really slowing down, reflecting of where you've been too busy, what's taking you off track. And the salmon is reminding you, Take some time to recharge so you can pursue your mission, if you will.
Okay, so any closing messages? I'm going to say, since it came up, there are two things that came up a lot. One is to find a sacred space for yourself, to carve out a space in your mind or in reality, in a physical space or a mental space, to relax. The other thing that came up a few times is letting go of defensiveness, letting go of the feeling of feeling betrayed and all of that. It's self-fulfilling prophecy. If we keep focusing on that, that's what we're going to create. Let go of the defensive. It doesn't mean that you're doing something reckless and dangerous, joining a cult. It's saying that trust in the universe, trust in yourself. Let yourself be a little vulnerable. Let the light come in. We're blocking the light by putting a wall around us. And just definitely find that sacred space for yourself. It could be on the train and you just close your eyes and you're there. Okay, anything you want to say, Sam?
Yeah, tonight I really feel strongly that it's really, I can't find the card because I don't know where it is, but
Okay.
it's the card that I'm feeling is the freedom card, that we are free right here,
The
right now.
horse?
We are free. Yeah,
The
the
horse?
horse. We are free right here, right now. The only limitations are up in here, and everybody telling us what's best for us. We have to realize that we're free. We make our choices. This is our body, our choice. And we got to be aware of people telling them what's best for us. Only we know what's best for us.
And that includes, in my opinion, governments.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
And doctors, anyone, telling you that you got to do this, you got to do this, you got to do this. No. What do you have to do?
Well, it's not to say that if you're sick, you shouldn't take medication.
But it's about listen to this.
Right.
Oh, I need to see a doctor. I need to do this. But really march to your own drummer.
Prevention. That's the thing. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Eat well. Sleep well. Mental health.
But just realize you are free.
Your best
You make the choices that are best for you.
Absolutely. Okay. Thank you so much. We love you. We'll see you in 2 weeks. And then next week, Sam is doing his
healing on Wednesday.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Good night.
Bye-bye. Lots of love.